let we pray for let we all go live better than the world. Really apologize that the music will be they play and then it sort of they replicates in the background, but I don't fix them. And yeah, for the people and we the last minute they either sort of echo, they wanna forgive we. And this now one of the several things that will be they go through in the background. We get heavy in here and we internet we go off one flowy. And now that's make, yes, this time because of, again, job commitment, I can make a little bit late, but this bad late. Now because of the technical issue they come. But hopefully, while we're on the show, by God's grace, they go ambogwi and for like the internet go disrupted. Fambulem, last week will not be able to come because we will get Canada holiday and then followed by America holiday. And when I know see we safe again na family people them and we safe na mortal man, we safe need forget time for we safe and for we family as well. Yes, we share we family time with una. But however, I really appreciate that plenty of people understand and show understanding. And unfortunately, will not be able to post that on YouTube. I believe say then people be the doubt as to why we not come on. My apologies. I will make sure say remember next time for we go post. YouTube as well, not just on Facebook and the other network, the other platform them. So Fambulem, we don't come and I know say we don't hit part of the 2-hour mark, so I will go straight to the point. But for the people who they join for the first time on this platform, I want to say una thank you and una cabo una do and let God bless una. And for the people them we don't deal with we day in day out. I want to say let God bless una and I want to say thank you to una as well. And I want to say cabo to una. And again, una no say well na family, this extended family, na tego. Yes. Whether the politicians then let come or not, but for we na tego. So, me fambulem for the people where they join for the first time, my name na Abdulkarim Kagba based in Canada. And again, me fambulem I can always stay in mind on anytime we are come on, follow talk about things the way they're going on a salon. I really want follow we take from the country in perspective, waiting will benefit the country. So now that make the topics them way I get for talk about tonight, me fambulem. Some people then go say, yes, wow, this na a baby topic. Absolutely. And that's something deliberate because we need them now we country. We need for talk about the issues here. So this now inge for be the general topic. So I know say the people then where they support President Bio, particularly the SLPP supporters them, then they gladly for where President Bio in administration, well then say na public partner sponsorship, but me fambulem. $124 million for bill, quote and unquote. You can call them now hostel, you can call them hotel, you can call them conference hall, whatever you call them. So if a public partner, public-private partnership, so why we not try for Boku people and go ask now, saying, okay, wait. This conference center, na priority na salon, na dandy we need. And we know say boku time, we then can do that in a day, then can say, oh, this na public-private partnership venture. But then they tell we, waiting the government they give in a form of concession. Like whether not tax break or then give them something from the government, whatever it is. So we they forget what that money they. I will give an example to the airport. The airport, one of the concessions from my understanding, remember where the government be the operate, where I will say the government be gets the airport. We be get revenue from the airport today. And that revenue they go for take care of healthcare, for take care of Boku public service them. But as part of the deal, say okay, well, the people them we build the airport, that money we be they get before, so it go to them. They use that revenue they them pull the money and then get them profit, interest, everything, and then hand them over to we. But the question is, the money where we lost in a form of revenue, whose side will they get that money there? So if the answer is we not get another way, we will go for substitute all of that money they will lose, or most of the money we will lose in a form of revenue. So what does that mean? It make all. So now one form of reduction in revenue. Remember, the revenue don't go down, revenue stream don't go down, or the way for bring money don't go down. And then the government still they spend more than what they make. So what it mean? It means say then just they put with a debt. So now similarly to this 124 million, the thing will actually prompt me for let talk about them a little bit. Now the fact say, let we look at this poster. I know say Boku people and go say, oh, this now politics, but no. This, whether the intention are for play politics with this or not, for me they look differently, me family. So how me they look at they look let we read the headline we then quote there. Sierra Leone $124 million for a building. And I don't explain the building. But can't afford light. We know say the president admit, and I will talk about that a little bit later. He admit about the electricity challenge in the country. And we all know, we don't see videos there where people and they go, not free tongue, not to just the province for sometimes our province. Sometimes, in fact, the people in our province, they even drink clean water past some people in our free tongue. We see where people and they go, now that I don't know if in a Mabela, but that like then kind of bad, then dirty place them go fetch salt water. Just imagine, salt water. That's how they're desperate, and they say they go boil them and drink them. So we get water problem, and then we they see how drugs business they bug we picking them. And we not get enough rehabilitation center. Not to for send them go prison, and for lack they're able for go use particular treatment by them, so then go able for come back in society and be better people them. So we need more rehabilitation centers. We need all lentin in there. We need light. We need clean water. We need, in fact, the government, this government, the previous government, under Bio government, and then under former President Koroma'S in government, then they go back and forth, would that make bridge, would that not make bridge, would that do this, would that. But when you look at some place them, the road so bad, and yet we they depend on the province for feed the cities them. The remote areas them for then go transport things them to the major cities them. We generally now so it can be even them place here. They expect the farmlands then they now the countryside, and you need transportation for bring them to the major cities or even export them. And the roads then they so bad. But yet where they make one or two roads, and this, I know say yes, people and they say, okay, well, if it happen under certain government, yes, now that government they forget credit. But for some reason, when African politicians then dip at this kind of situation, instead of they look at government as continuity, we boku like Aneskoma, for example, plenty of the projects them like the roads and stuff, we finish. Now under Kaba, the arrangements then they don't happen. And this, whether they give aid to Salone, they say for president, they say for Sierra Leone. So what did that mean? It means say regardless of who's president they if let's say the European Union or that place them, they don't commit, say they go assist Salone for electricity, for example. If the projects them or the commitments that we don't start right now under President Bio, if even the commodity safe, whoever I get for can, whether an APC or SLPP somebody, they get for continue with it. So if that person the project complete under that person how that person for completely take credit. So for we always, even when they don't win election, then go still up a campaigning mode. And yet, now the town hall, President Bill talk about, dividing the country and stuff. But for some reason, as like you say, talk cheap. Because it forgets the things that we don't they say, we continue for divide the country. I go come to that. I go play a little bit of that video there for Leona, and then we'll comment on it. I just set the stage now. But before I go further, I definitely want to appeal to Leona share and let more people and go join this program, because I know say last week boku things that don't happen, and I'm not going to cover all the things that we don't happen last week, but I go do my best for make sure say we talk about the major things them they affect the average Salone person, because for me that's not the end, not the main goal now. So the other thing I want to we talk about me fambulem. Again, this I don't want follow they do too much politics into the headline way at the gi or where they show, because if we do that, we will miss the point. This one, for example, somebody write, and this directly they come up from JFK when Joseph Fitzgerald Camara, we understand say flag bearer aspirant for APC, they run for president. But even quote like a reference President Bill, the comment we he make during in town hall, it just happens say because of the rush and not be able for get that specific part there where President Bill talk about the electricity. So dear me fambulem, anybody we get well I know say Mr. Mengot be sharing our platform, but for some reason I mistakenly delete them. And when I know say when you delete something from WhatsApp, they will retrieve them. So but President Bill, I listen to him, it talk about the electricity, say well we don't be minister of the electricity minister, so minister of energy, and it look ping he left there because the kind challenge way the ministry they get, and even try for make fun of Yum Kelas, even Yum Kelas we na master sabi person we account to energy himself enable. So now if another advanced country here, you the Agbagba, you say you left that portfolio there because of the challenge you're not able for resolve the electricity situation. Automatically, again, 100% I agree with this assertion. So where you say you're not able, so that day by itself, not for constitute, say you don't admit failure. So this little write-up, they say that President Bio's own words demand his resignation. By publicly admitting failure as energy minister, President Bio has raised an undeniable question about his capacity to lead the entire nation. The standard he set himself demands he step down. At the recent Makeni Town Hall meeting, President Julius Maada Bio made a startling acknowledgement. He had to relinquish his post as Minister of Energy because of the challenges. This was not a passing comment, it was an admission of failure. My brothers and sisters, it act for let somebody argue otherwise. I know said the last time where he give that terrible comment, na month, you get beaucoup people that wake up and say, oh well, for pull book pa we say, oh, now figure of speech, now metaphor, now whatever. But this one, whose way you go able for defend President Bio? We clearly say a pull-on for the end for a handover as because they say he resigned, the first energy minister, and say he resigned, can't just say, oh well, President will step up and say because now very important portfolio, a very important ministry, he go make sure say he as the president, he run him directly. So he's saying will be the energy minister. So for like the same President Bio talk back and say, well, the challenges them are on our way, not a ministry day. And this is not the Agbagba, the overall boss where they oversee the activities of the ministries. They admit failure. So clearly this statement, and not feels in our politics, so my brothers and sisters, a very, very clear. Say President Bio, he talk about something where he say not able. And then I will see the impact. And then I don't know if he wake up from a reality and go back to the default for the lie people them. They begin to talk about all the plans them and all that stuff then they. For 8 years and counting, you don't talk, and you talk about the car ship and say, I don't negotiate better deal with the car ship, and now even cheaper than we and Escoma, we first negotiate with the car ship and all that. And then we are able to say the car ship una hold them boku money. So as a result, then decide for reduce the amount of electricity where they give the country, the city. So clearly, I will talk a little bit more because when I play the video, some of una we not able for listen to that. Una go listen, and let we all make sense of what it mean. Because the little English we sabi, I don't feel say well napa create talk so not even English. So the small Creole we sabi, I don't think so other way for interpret other than say this man don't fail the country. I remember few times I don't compare President Bio with former president, the late former president Momo, where I talk say President Momo, he begets the courage for admit say he failed the nation. But President Bio, the way how he handle the country, it's sort of similar to the way how Momo be handle the country, meaning that as much as Momo be incompetent, get much experience in terms of governing, yes, he may be head of the military, we President be on a Kapuda party, but Momo na Gidengam, I believe say he go through the ranks, if I understand correctly. So, but let we put that aside. The point what they try for make now is President Momo, former President Momo, he come out outrightly and say it don't fail the nation. So I don't know if na that path day President Joseph they go, but anyone come clean for apologize to the Salone people and clearly admit by plain Creole, say me famble them, I be promotional this, but unfortunately I'm not able to deliver them. So whatever reason, I don't fail on. Yes, like you said, and they go considered a political suicide, but you know where for run again if I get you correctly. So then they go even people that don't do them. The recent person we do them, we make the news. The former New Zealand Prime Minister, a woman, it come out plain and say, no, unfortunately, you know, get better gas na in tank. You know, go able for deliver according to waiting the people and go want. He resigned. So President Bio, this call for you resign, then you know something we I think say not to politics. In my opinion, are the right thing. So I go talk a little bit more on that. I come to the videos them for let una see the videos them. So the other part of it, me fumble them, I know say some APC folks them now will like me for this. This headline, I don't know if it clear for now, but I'll go read them. Parliament to consider motion on former President Koroma'S return amidst government's push for national cohesion. Ebo, if I fumble them, I want to talk small on this issue, on the Ernest Koroma issue. So I'm not able to understand, but before I talk about if I'm able to remind you now of the number for call, because I want to let people then call and then we will able to get better interaction. So the number for call +1 343 997 5828 and a WhatsApp number. So no matter how you day, you can able for each week. And then you can able also if you download we app, if you go to the Google Play Store and just type VOS Television, you go for the commentary live. Or if you now Apple you use, go to the Apple App Store and just type VOS Television and download them. And we'll not forget to, we also get another sister network, but in Upper English. We're in a BAV network. You can download that app there again. So, me fumble them. Again, I just want for talk quickly, because we have beaucoup things there for talk about. But I want to talk quickly about President Koroma. So I'm able to understand, and this now parliamentarians then both sides, APC, SLPP, with all fairness. But why Parliament for take them upon themselves for pass a motion for like somebody where they are accused of treason, now put on so, where it's supposed for appear court, and then a lawyer say, well, and they go for treatment. Then we all know say, okay, you don't done the treatment and all that. So why now Parliament for intervene? What in Parliament get for do with this? Me fumble them. You know, Salone, this all democracy. But it's like says anytime as they go along, they get Salone crookish democracy. Where it's like it depend upon who that you be. Then they get you on type of democracy. Then get you on type of rule of law. then get your own type of punishment. So this, we get 3 co-equal branches of government. The case day before the court. This man, the court, don't give him the go ahead for go take medical treatment. You don't feel better. And as a matter of fact, if you not statesperson, you're not statesman. I know say the last time I talk about Ernest Koroma and with connection to the late Michael Omansai in funeral, the similar arguments become and say, well, President Bio for pardon him, so he go attend the late man in burial. I'll be completely there against it. Why you need pardon for? I mean, he's innocent. And him na somebody way for able lead by example. Because we always say the judicial system broken. Why Ernest Koroma with the influence and not try for test that judicial strength, the judicial strength of that country there. So it will expose the nakedness of the judicial system. Because even the entire APC, they say I make the no go court. So but Ernest Koroma gets money, apparently, or allegedly, because me don't know. But people then say get money. And he get influence as well, where he go able for hire the best lawyers them money can buy. Why Ernest Koroma no help defend with system? As somebody where you go say a lead by example. So why una for go behind the like back door? What in Parliament get for do with this? But you wanna correct me if I need to understand democracy. But in a democratic system, what in Parliament get for do with this? There's not a law that they craft. There's not an investigation then they call people them to. Like say, okay, well, people them for calm answer before Parliament, so Parliament go understand particular issue and see if they will legislate or not. No, not to that. And then when I say, when they pass a motion for like the former president return, seriously? Seriously? We not get anything for do with Parliament at all. If anything at all, now the executive, how the executive cable come into this? You get the Minister of Finance, the Minister of Justice, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Then get the right, because now they care on behalf of the people and the state. Because the case against Ernest Koroma against the state, because they accuse them of a state crime. So the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, based on cabinet and whatnot, okay, will withdraw the case. Say, okay, well, we'll not get sufficient evidence against this man, will they withdraw the case? Then they're fine. So, waiting Parliament go do, me fumble them, una see how Salone terrible? And even, okay, una want for convince the president for like asking Attorney General for withdraw the case and all that. That is a good example. So meaning that una go just levy the accusation left, right, and center. So if a person no get that kind of influence when Ernest Koroma get, that person they go jail, and we don't see them severally. One big example, Paulo Conte. The only thing we save him are the jury system. And that's the eliminator. And that makes Zainab, if I understand correctly, one of the reasons that Zainab Sharif, the languish in jail, I will talk a little bit about him as well. Because if the jury system is still their own, we not to just the magistrate or the judge no more, they listen to case. No, now people like Zainab, like common people, go sit on a panel then listen to the argument, and then say, no, me, I'm not convinced. So say the team with the accusing of sheriff for a guilty. And then if them people and they then decide, say, no, you're not guilty, guess what? They go free. Similar way how Paulo Conte free. But what they do? They don't pull them. So now when I see the way they go through Zainab Sheriff issue, the young lady, they languish in jail. And I will talk about the other terrible thing we quite recently happened. Last week I was so excited and say, okay, well, the court ignore the government imposition, say let them not grant Zainab Sheriff appeal. But the court ignore that, say no, they will grant them appeal. But now look what thing they do. So it's very clear, say the government don't intervene. And now they postpone the appeal process. My brothers and sisters. So with that kind of system, the people can man for team up for the country, for the poor people, and let you expose with judicial system. So if you expose with judicial system, then they go make the international community pay attention and maybe put pressure on the people that were responsible for do the right thing. And that's Zainab Sheriff in case probably, and the other people that were they accused of treason or coup, if you will. Then people and they then deserve a fair trial. But guess what? Now crappy lawyers then they get then just easy for intimidate them, and then they're scared. And probably strike a deal with the government and just twist things around. So an Escoma for sure we lead by example, say you not somebody who believe in democracy, you not somebody who believe in the rule of law. Not pass back though. Parliament, from my understanding, not supposed to forget anything for do with this an Escoma situation at all. Not self-exile. Not to say the government banish them. No, not self-exile. So you decide, say you go take treatment, come back. So now it's upon you, Mr. Koroma. So you're supposed to go back and say, okay, well, I don't feel better. I come and continue my trial. And make the trial, make sure, say, everybody in the world will you sabi know about the trial. To me, that's not true statement. Especially if you know very well, say, you're innocent. You don't need parliament for pass back, though. Parliament's not supposed to get any jurisdiction with this from the little way I know. Not to parliament imposition that. Say, oh, let it pass a motion for let you return. Boy, I don't remember say them pass anything. Say, an Escoma is banished from Sierra Leone. I don't remember say them do that. And I don't remember say somebody stop, for come back. So if you don't return to your country, and then now whether you're responsible of that or for that or not, but the people and way they take them up on themselves, say them for pass a motion at parliament for let an Escoma return to your country as what? I say that don't drop the case, where the case then a court. So parliament get the legal right there for drop case within a court. But I want to make understand really within a parliamenting rule. Because the last time I check, parliament don't get the authority there for drop any case at all. They don't get the authority there. Where case done in a court for let them drop them. No, they don't get the authority there at all. I don't read any sign of the Constitution we give them that mandate there. So why, if at all they want for maybe influence whatever it is as a friend or statesman or whatnot, why don't know find way out for talk to the Attorney General and say that they pass a motion? See, again with Salone, it's like everybody they kapoo power where the Constitution will give them. President build a kapu power with the constitutional gear. Parliament now the kapu power with the constitutional give them. So my brothers and sisters, I just say let I rub mud on this Ernest Koroma a situation. Because to me it's completely wrong. It clearly they show say now way they defend for let he escape. Well, you will call on justice. So whether now justice for lack a face the consequence of action, or justice for like defend himself if he innocent. So either way, the people of Sierra Leone then deserve for know exactly what happened, if Ernest Koroma involved or not. The people then where they languish in jail right now, where they accuse alongside Ernest Koroma, because they don't get that much influence, they languish. Parliament no use the yuki power where they not get for say no, then people and they accuse them wrongly, or they whatever defense and stuff like that. No. And some of the hearing itself an officer they make them public from the best of my knowledge. So why? Why? And last week we talk about it. Say why Ernest Koroma not test the judicial system. Some Sumana do how many win? It test the judicial system. So where them pass ruling way not in favor, it take them to the ECOWAS court and he win the case. So Bokov, we respect them for that. You know, pass another way, say, you know what, power go sit down at this power. Go bring thugs them, go start rebel war because Ernest Koroma dismiss them unconstitutionally. You know, do that. Because it take them say Salone a signatory to the ECOWAS court. So me fumble them. This not so based on if you like Ernest Koroma, if you're in APC or SLPP. No. Let we think about the country. Let we think, say, as a country. Yes, some people can say, we say somebody there above the law na a myth. Not just what talking no more. But law no make an kuro one though. Because this one, it will come through as kuro one. So I go tap there with respect to Ernest Koroma in talk. Fambulem. The other thing where I want to talk about this corruption questions. Lamrana, a fortunate for a interview the ACC boss. I really surprised though waiting the ACC boss talk by this interview. Well, he then cut and small. But again, my brothers and sisters, when you listen to this man and he sabi praise himself, oh, he dangerously educated and oh my goodness. But sadly enough, the way how they talk, it's like somebody we're ill-informed. We don't get much understanding at all. But yet he can praise himself as dangerously educated. Seriously? Not just for read law books. The application self important. And also common sense self very important. And also, I go to wonder now what they talk about with respect to the ACC boss. We fumble them, Lamrada, as I say, a interview him and then cut the interview there. So what I go do, I go try for play some of na short interviews. I go try for play them. And then I go do the analysis after when I don't listen to the video, or when we all together don't listen to the video. So I go play this one first. it talks say you know go take responsibility if Salone corruption fight go back, like meaning if it deteriorate, you know go take responsibility. The reason we give, when I listen to that reason there properly, and I will come back for like I do my own analysis on that particular answer there. I will come right back after this, and we get more for talk in addition to then topics here where I don't talk about. So but let me just take small dear I will come right back after this.
Sierra Leone should not hold you.
All right, me fambulem. We try back and see.
Sierra Leone should not hold you responsible in case, you know, the data of us doing well on global rankings begin come down.
No.
You will not take responsibility.
I will not take responsibility. Because for 8 years, these are the most fantastic times in the history of Sierra Leone ever. MCC Control of Corruption scorecard, we were scoring 49% when I was appointed commissioner. Okay? Within a short time, we started going up. We have been scoring above 70 since. We even went as far as 83. The highest ever in the history of this country. Transparency International Index, we were at 130. Today, we are at 108 and 110. Okay? We've jumped over 20 places upward. Afrobarometer measurement of corruption says that Sierra Leone is one of 6 countries in Africa where the citizens believe that at least something is being done about corruption and they are happy about it. Okay, one of 6 countries in the entire Africa. In those days, we were the most corrupt country. In 2013, we were branded the most corrupt country in the world. Not even Africa. I am satisfied that my leadership, working with President Bio and his team, has changed the story of Sierra Leone in a way that was unimaginable. And I will continue putting in the effort. But when people target that kind of data with issues like power, controls, and things like that, and things start slumping, I will not take responsibility for it. And I am repeating that if we do not handle the Auditor General's report well, that is going to happen. And when it happens, it will not be a Benkaifala problem. It will be a problem that happened because we chose power over common sense.
All right, fumble them. I will play another segment of Ben Kelfala in interview, but I want to talk a little bit about this one where it just don't talk about the index. So again, I want to draw on our attention. Severally, I don't talk about they get small issue now, yeah, but at the time for fix them. So I don't talk about Ben Kelfala the way how they cherry pick data. And I don't talk about this MCC boku term. And even the time we come na VOS, I even challenge them. Saying the first time we talk about, oh well, the MCC corruption don't go, or our index don't go up and all that stuff, then they are challenge them in terms of the data point. So, but now waiting they happen, it continue for they say that, but where the corruption index, where it go down, we not hear anything. So I go show now, because to me that MCC, I don't tell una bokutem. I don't tell una say now by income, the country income. like meaning the per capita income. So where you look at the entire country in money or the country in worth, you divide them by the population, it give you per capita income, meaning like where people like can make jokes, say if you sell the country and you shape the money, how much each person they get. So that kind of thing there. So now, when you look at the MCC, where Ben Kelfala they brag about, you go notice say, it not show the true picture because they compare with people were terrible. Let's say, if you compare yourself with the worst people tell me how then they go improve you. So that MCC, they compare, then they not just no more for encourage people like countries them for letting they do well. So they don't want for set too high of a bar for them. So as a result, what they can do, then they compare with you where they struggle. I don't make an example like before, where I say if you they struggle, we then put you with people where they score A, like A plus students them, probably you go discourage and you left school because you would think say, oh, they laugh you or they feel valued and all that. So now strategy with some school linking door. So okay, well, let them put the A students they all one class. So it's like apple to apple. The B students they all one class. The C students they all one class. The one they struggle, let them put them all in one class. So that class they where them put you with students they where they struggle, where not to get sense, where sometimes they fail pass mark, and for that class day, where you can force for that class day, tell me to, then they make you an A student? Absolutely not. So now that kind thing that MCC they do, where them put Salone na class where Afghanistan, Venezuela, then corrupt countries then they. Because now the bottom side them put we. Like who say you go say all the corrupt and poor countries them. Now they them put we. So where, as a matter of fact, then put you in a side where they struggle. You're not supposed for even fail anyone. Like any indicator at all, because now struggling people and they compare you with in the first place. But even when they compare we with them Afghanistan and stuff, we still they fail some indicators, like the economic indicators. Believe it or not, Afghanistan, they even do better in terms of economic indicators. Pass Salone. Just imagine that side, whose side they suppress people them and all the negative things them regarding democracy they. So the one way we can pay attention to, now the one way you they assess yourself over time, over the years. Not to the ranking, no. Because the ranking self, it fluctuate. It depend on other person. But let me say, we all know say that grade system, 100%. We like, let's say math, for example, then you 10 questions. Where you score where you pass, all them 10 questions and they correct. With Usmark, they get 10 over 10, we mean 100, right? So if the pass mark are 50, so the first term, you get 30 over 100. The second term, you get 33 over 100. The third term, you get 35 over 100. So my brothers and sisters, you see how I say them, now progression also. So your second term, it better pass your first term marks. Your third term, it better pass your second term marks. But you still they fail. Because you know reach 50%. You still they fail. So let us show now, this my way they talk about the corruption index and all that. Let's show now that index there. Let we see the highest under Ben Kelfala, where Salone don't get. This now over on the head, me fumble them. From 2014. So when I look the highest at 35 over 100. We then take over 2018, now be 30. And Escoma way so terrible. We then say it corrupt and all that. As a matter of fact, 2014, and Escoma, now the highest we get under a regime, we now 31. I would not say percent because this now over 100. So the closer you be to 100, the less corrupt your country be. So a score of 35 over 100 are the highest Ben Kelfala don't get. And that now be 2023, if I'm believe. 2023. The highest, 35 over 100. So we Bio come, we take power, 2018, it be flat with 2017. And then 2019, it go up to 33 from 30. Oh, the Allah corruption, Ben Kelfala don't do well and all that in there. And I will explain a little bit. So just imagine, from 30, 33, it sit on there for a little bit, it go 34, it sit on there a little bit for 2 years, it go 35 in 2023. 2024, it come down to 33. 2025, we then just pull on 34. So just imagine. And again, because I want to talk about other things, them, I'm not going to show now that countries, them, like Rwanda and small Seychelles, for see how much clearly Rwanda, they slightly above 50%. So at 35 over 100, failing grade, this man, they still make big mud. So it very clear say, it don't see and say, it not go even able to reach that 35 again. Because, you know get APC people and for go after again. Because then they always them be the Allah and all that. Now APC people they go after. So now what they try for do, they try for an excuse. For where that particular index they go deteriorate. So me fumble them. Somebody where really like me, where I get me pride. I believe say I know what they do. If you get indication of saying you not get the tool for like you go able to champion the fight, you not go wait for like your name go into the mud or your integrity go into the mud. Real person or somebody who truly believe in himself, he go resign. He go say, well, then they impede me effectiveness. Because of that, I don't believe say I go able for push this fight go before, and as a result, I left the job. That's not the right thing for do. In addition to saying a scam, it is scam way, it is say go all over the world. Oh, then call ya, then call yanda, and for like it go give lectures on corruption, it get award. Whose side the award and they come out? On whose development? And me fumble them, this not Transparency International, and this not over time we able compare. In fact, again, I just want to let una see since they take over. But you can go as far back as Kaba in time for let you see over the years how Salone don improve. So this one, not to against other people more, for say, okay, well, like that MCC way continuously they talk about. No, MCC, now the category where they put we. Now lousy category. A category where weak, where corrupt, where poor. Now they them put we. So as a matter of fact, we supposed for even they get 100. Because now weak category. But this one now we don't compare yourself over time. How you don't they do. You know they talk about time more. You not talk about the score. They talk about the ranking. The ranking can fluctuate because if other people end up poor, then just like how they say, if you fail, now class, if you picking come to you, Papa, Mama, are we 50 in a class? I come 45 or I come 48 or 49. I beat somebody. We fail bad one, no. So it compare itself to with the worst person in the class. What you go do for that picking day? For you, the mama, you will cook jollof rice for him and gladdy for him because he beat somebody, can last. You, even with mama themselves, will not go back to school. You explain to him, say, mama, now 50 in a class. I can't 48, I beat 2 people then. You picking go gladdy for you for that? So that ranking they now based on how the other people and they do. So you need to compare yourself like race to the bottom with terrible countries them and say, the ranking. But what about yourself? How you don't they do like how we know say pass mark now 50%. Anything below 50% now fail. So you continuously they fail from where you get the position. You highest mark over 100, not 35. Mr. Ben Kelfala, with all your dangerously educated education, at 35. This not to Abdul Karimi number, not to me make up this not Transparency International number. The best where you ever don't do in the position, not 35 over 100. Yes, I will give you that, saying if you they compare with with Tijan Kaba and Koroma, this not the highest Salone ever see. But tell me too, and that's not the thing where them politicians and them terrible people how they do. They compare lousy numbers and then call them progress. If we go back, we fumble them. And Koroma, then in Maxia way now then terrible, when they look at them, then be better pass Tijan Kaba and marks them. And during that time, and Koroma be they brag, they go run the country like a business, very efficient. And where it come, I remember at one point, I be there Canada now, they sack a minister, say for corruption, people ain't glad for him and stuff. And them numbers, they're now so terrible. So tell me too, if somebody come where Ben Kelfala in best number na 35 over 100, then somebody come from a different administration, let's say APC, and that person they manage for get 36 or 37. So for really gladdy for that person, they corruption don't become very expensive. This new ACC, they tackle corruption with let's say 37 over 100. It still fail, now still failing grade. Citizen go tell you say corruption all day na Salone. Under you, Ben Kelfala. Boku instances then don't they where you condone corruption. Of course, the infamous one, that terrible guy, Paran Tarawali, what you end up for do? You say, oh, no administrative case. Seriously? Where you get jurisdiction for deal with corrupt practices, regardless of who that. It under your foot, under you belt. Now that you supposed for do. And the similar thing, when they talk about Fatima Bio in office, what do you say? Oh, you need to go as far back as Sia Koroma. And now so then they quiet down. And then we, again, at one point, the former Chief Minister, David Francis, you know, be there in the country, you get you get deputy, but now you call all the way. You cut short, you patrol. You come and quick, you go now the bank and wanna begin intimidate the journalist where you supposed to protect as whistleblower. So now they say the Auditor General report, if they not give access to that report today in a timely manner, and then if corruption deteriorate, the fight against corruption deteriorate, you not go take blame. And you na the kind person will say you dangerously educated. Intelligent somebody go talk that way there? Seriously? And then Adeyemi say you quietly want to be president. Because unfortunately, President Bio don't load the bar. Common sense not for tell you say the numbers here, then they out na the public. International people and go see the numbers here. Or you feel say Salone people them like we not get access to the numbers here. You quote, and at the number they show you so. 35, the highest, 35 over 100. We're in a huge failing grade. And as of right now, at 34 over 100. So meaning, under your belt, even that little, I go say, leap, progress, it don't come down. Because you will not get APC folks for go after again. So, Mifambulem, I want to talk quickly before I move on to another part of the conversation. Let us show Una another part of the conversation. But before I do that, I want for force say boku tenki to the people we don't donate to the Diaspora Helping and Scholarship Program. And I want to say particular thank you to this was Sister Aminata Mara. I want to say boku thank you on behalf of VOS. And una seen every month, Madam Aminata Mara, it is send money to the VOS Diaspora Helping Hand Scholarship account we are set up, and that account they are set up specifically for the Diaspora Helping Hand Scholarship Program. And again, I have shown at this, as I can always like for lead by example. And I want to say boku thank you also to the people that we don't donate. Now online now the PayPal account, and I will pull that up very shortly. But before that, I just want to play a short video we brother now Belgium brother Sal Fuad Kaba. With this brother, he don't knock chest for help. Again, I don't tell now say by God's grace, August, we will try for add 1 or 2 students them to the list. Will they go and kele because we want for let this program be sustainable. We not just want for say we do them and then we left the students them dry. So now we take with time, we assess, say yes, we get enough money for take additional student, and then we go ready by God's grace next month. But we will start, in fact, as a matter of fact, for be fair, the people that will be submit the application, and from there, we go pull 1 or 2 people them. But we go verify for make sure say there's still they need. They still qualify for additional help. So let me pause here. And we brother Salfuad Kaba, the fantastic job where they do. And as a matter of fact, the latest, but I go show now, I want to say back, boku thank you to all the people we don't donate. And the latest possible we donate, the PayPal, I go show now, then they also in a moment. But let we watch this video. We VOS, again, want to say plenty thank you to we manager na salon for we coordinate all them things here in a way that una self go see how transparent VOS be. So my brothers and sisters, I want again for we just take a quick listen to this video and we'll come right back after the video. Una no go no side, una stay tuned. I get beaucoup other things them for discuss with una this evening.
Greetings, beloved family, founder, Voice of Salone Radio, CEO, and the entire management staff, and also well-wishers and the family. Me na Mohamed Cecil Kamara, General Manager, Voice of Salone Radio. Today don't be the 28th of June 2026, and as una know see Voice of Salone Radio and TV network, we so curious and with the support education business na salon. We get somebody who we can sponsor school business, school fees and other things. This na Pedal, the father of Sita John. We at the Carnival launch for Sita John for the whole year. We na 6 million loans, old loans, and 6,000 new loans. We border forward na Belgium. We can always support. This is not only the contribution we give for support Salone, not only Sita John, but the support Salone, the support Africa. And this not the money. We na 6,000, we na 6 million loans, old loans. We are the Canova. We na 500,000 per month. So for the whole year, na 6 million or 6,000. So Mr. Ibrahim Pedal, this is not the money for this coming academic year.
First of all, I tell you thank you for sharing this program. I tell you all thank you, never mind, not to the all as happy. I already pray for them, and not nothing for say among that, na prayer no more. I believe say by the grace of God, the prayer they pray for the church them, by the grace of God. Them when they pray so for support me picking. I want to watch me only them the time I need to work on nothing. When they help me when they should try me let me picking education go for that. Who saw the problem when they Lego protect and guide you nothing. Let Allah make una grow pass through. Let Allah make una pray them bon let be seen a beneficial picking into una from this world to next world. So I tell you thank you. I don't get much for say. I tell you thank you, and I bless. Who say them when they come on? Let Allah put blessing. Let Allah open my way. Let Allah protect and guide you now. So that number Sallallahu Muhammad.
Okay, fumble them again. I want for say plenty thank you to we own general manager for we it coordinates this, and for the people and they do this also they donate through the PayPal. One for say plenty thank you. And before the program they proceed, before the program go down, we go show the PayPal account as well. And now one day, when I go see, say we not pull any money yet because what have Sal Fouad, Kaba, we based in Belgium. They say instead of we they pull from the PayPal account and send them through MoneyGram or Western Union, depending upon which one we use, we got for pay processing fee, like service fee, and possibly then go reduce the money as well, the exchange rate and all that. So for save we from that extra spending day, it say Ingo take care of the for give we student lunch. For now one student for give and lunch. And we all be there agree now say every day, if we get I think 20 leons, we now 20,000 old leons. We all know say that one day for again we don't want for the give plenty money and defeat the purpose. We we concentrate in our school and feel so well they get money and live that luxurious life. No, we want for let's just get the basics. And at that make we decide for keep them at that. And we feel say that is sufficient. And this, regardless of holiday, we make them say continuously for the whole year, as soon as kind of see 6,000, 6 million, we're meaning 500 per month. So if we do the math, then they for able make una understand say yes, it gets sufficient money for the go for take for lunch, for the books, the school fee, and all the other things. Them we they pull from the PayPal account. We don't do them one time, I think twice now, and pay in school fee back for the whole year. So we they do that. So I want for tell una plenty thank you. So far for that 1 year. And I think at the second year this now, we don't get any issue for we sponsor John Sita. So I want for say plenty thank you. So let's move on now to Ben Kelfala. The video we will be just play. Me fumble them. Again, for the people that we just join, I know say beaucoup comments don't come. I go read them comments then they clearly because something we will always want for do. But I want for really just play another clip of Ben Kelfala. It don't say he go resign, but let we play another clip where Ben Kelfala an issue where boku people like me, for example, believe say that they for we go a long way. But how he handle them in terms of the things them we possibly to them responsible for corruption at our country day. So he give their issues here. And this to me now another admission of failure on the part of this government. Yes, Ben Kelfala not to the president, but for the fact say in come one now for help the president fulfilling agenda. Then we listen to what Ben Kelfala say. Now the issues them we you go say they enable corruption in that country.
What do you think say now the main driver for corruption as well? I know you've been talking about salary. I can recall there is a Liberian who wrote an article referencing you as one statement where you've been make about improving welfare of people where they work, paying them, living wage and all of that. But 8 years in this job, what do you think say now the main driver of where they push people into be corrupt for involving corrupt practice and salon?
I think you see, that's a huge question that needs to be unpacked. A lot of things they push people for be corrupt. Okay, one of them, many factors there, but the first one, the most significant one, is the incentives them for making them be corrupt. And in those incentives, in Sierra Leone, the leading ones are low wages, desire for housing, Low wages, desire for housing, and pressure. Pressure to prove to other people that their position is worth where they are. They go to church, the pastor, oh, Director General. When they start making pledges, you are the first person they call, or Director or Ministry of this. Come and pledge. Okay, that pressure is there. So if you don't have money sitting somewhere to be able to satisfy that pressure, then you'll be embarrassed in church, in a mosque, in a public gathering. Even when we go to these programs, the first thing they do is to start shouting your names, to give money and things like that. So the key drivers of corruption in Sierra Leone is low wages. Somebody is not earning much, so they want to subsidize their living by taking from other sources, bribery and other things. The second thing is the desire for housing. Okay, people, public servants we don't have low-cost housing. We don't have housing provided by the state that is subsidized. So everybody wants to build a house because the rent is extremely expensive.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Okay, so when you are in a position, the first thing you are thinking about is to make sure that you don't face the embarrassment of a landlord coming to take from you, that your savings don't go to somebody who is sitting down somewhere just waiting at the end of the month. You want to.
But some people get housing allowance, right? The people wait on their points. Like ministers, don't they? Some of them do.
Yeah, but that housing allowance is supposed to make you pay rent. Okay, so you get 16 million housing allowance for the year, or you get 5 million a month. It's supposed to just accumulate for you to pay rent. Okay, so but you want to build a house. Iron rod, 1 ton iron rod is 27,000 leones now. Okay, 1 ton. Okay, to build an average house, you are going to need probably 35 ton iron rod. Okay, just an average house, a 1 flat, nice one, or just a 1 story. Okay, so basically you have to subsidize it by taking money from somewhere else, and that pressure is what is causing.
We fumble them. So waiting this they tell we. One moment, the president they say things that don't better for Salone people them. In administration don't do so much. They tell we Ben Kelfala come na power now under President Bio. And waiting they say. They say people in there earn sufficient money, we go able make them live a decent life and no turn hyper corruption. They talk about the OS, OCN 2 there. So when you put them things here together, what did they tell we? They tell we say the cost of living a Salone don't go up. You don't need to get PhD in economics for like you will interpret a statement that way. So the government on one hand, they tell we say, oh, they don't do so much for the development of the country, for make people in life better. And then Belkel Fala, they say, I can understand, like that first one we talk about the societal pressure. That's a part of the systemic issue now that country they where they even push people and for be corrupt because of the expectation we all sat in position. But that one way it talk about wages, people they earn but much money, and then the price of rent don't go up, and then low cost housing. When I remember what begin, we are talk about the 124 million for bill that so-called, I don't know if not guest house now for column or conference center or whatever you want call them, where President Bioge for host the ECOWAS folks them. When I remember 1980, so that's that be the beginning of Salone downturn, where the then from within we understand the then Minister of Finance, Bank Governor, where he tell Shaki say pa Salone po, we no get money for host OAU. While we try for say no, not to us. It go put so much pressure on we for the pay interest and all that thing and day, but our debt day. If I understand correctly, that introduced we to IMF. We they end up for do now during the 90s structural adjustment program. We push we to Usaudeso, continue for the struggle with debt. So this, they make a fancy word, public-private partnership. But why you not do public-private partnership for low-cost housing? Why you not do that? Why you not encourage? Because I sure say, if you give Sierra Leoneans the incentives, you will get bunch of Sierra Leoneans that will come together and crowdsource, pool resources, and go build them kind of projects then they. But because of the environment not business friendly, you know, we put your money into the thing and day. So Ben Kelfala, they try for talk say, low-cost housing and all day for even the people that will get job. So let alone the one that will struggle will not get job. We let them place here, you get welfare. We, if you don't get job, you go and Fatima Bio, I don't know if you get a job at that time, but instead benefit from a government scheme, a government program where you know be get much income, then get housing. The housing we say no go come out even we don't be we don't be first lady. We all don't talk about that. But that's not the beauty. Why we not copy them beautiful examples then they and implement them as Salone? So this man, they clearly tell we say the government don't fail. Before I left Ben Kalfala in story, la play for now a video we no be Ben Kalfala the ACC boss it. Young Ben Kelfala waiting under Anescoma, the message where he give people them. And where people them want re-echo that message, the next thing waiting and go say, incitement. Let we play that video there. If una don't watch over and over, una forgive me. But I just want to remind people them, saying, somebody like this, we not be there in public office. It talk as if it care about the people of Sierra Leone. Now situation even worse than that time the way it talk. Yang is still the praise the government. Let me listen, I will come right back after that.
Good morning, compatriots. My name is Francis Ben Kaifala and I am Renaissance. The Sierra Leone Renaissance movement has called on fellow Sierra Leoneans to wear black on Monday. We call it Black Monday. It's a Monday where we are supposed to show our dissatisfaction at the way the country has been run. Since independence to date, the Sierra Leonean has had a life that is less than what we would desire. We wake up in the morning worrying about the basic things that the rest of the world has forgotten. We worry about electricity, we worry about water supply, we worry about food, we even worry about security. Successive governments have failed us. This is the time for the Sierra Leonean to refuse to accept less and request more. We have to show our leaders that poverty is not a way of life. It is something which is man-made, and men all over the world have fought to change it. In Sierra Leone, it seems things cannot get better. Why? Why do people vote governments? Governments are voted to make the lives of their people better. If they cannot make their lives better, then that is a failure of social contract. And when there is a failure of social contract, the counterparties, in this case, who are the people, need to demand from the governments that what is done is not what was agreed. We have to stand up for what we believe in. We cannot reject, we cannot accept this way of life. We have to reject it. In recent times, the economy has been destroyed. Inflation is galloping. The dollar has moved from 4,300 yuans in 2013 to 7,300 yuans in 2016. Inflation is something around 12.5%. Few days ago, even fuel, which underscores the basic movement of people to engage in economic activity, has moved from 3,750 yuans to 6,000 yuans. Why? How do they expect people to live? That is why we in the Renaissance movement are calling on Sierra Leoneans to wear black. The black is to show that the colors that have led us have failed us. Now in Sierra Leone, black is the new red. We are not ready to accept less.
All right, Fambulem, when I see the beauty of videos, social media, so this man, where they call people for wear black, for wear black, and they say black are the new red. So meaning at that time, the APC be in a power, so it call on people but the good thing is, I don't remember say them put in a jail for that. I don't remember say they say incite violence. A freely talking mind. And he say let people they urge people for letting come out na door and wear black. Waiting at the reasons them me fumble them. Waiting he say inflation slightly over 12%. And President Bio they say, oh now things are done better. Me fumble them. Let I just show una the inflation. For some reason, so now inflation, they are slightly over 12%. It don't go up back. It don't begin go up back last year. So as soon as see the tail end. But when I look at that huge, well, the Englishman they call them pyramid. Now under President Bio, where you look Kabar and Koroma and President Bio, the modern democracy, under President Bio, inflation ever don't go 50-something%. If I remember correctly, it go up to 54% at that country there. And now, it only creep up back. Whatever adjustments they make, I think now we don't catch up with them. So you listen to Ben Kelfala those days, where they call for the people that wear black. So during the time where people not all for wear black, they say they want to go protest because still in Trangana that country they label them as terrorists. I don't remember say, but correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember say, an Koroma ever label Ben Kelfala. Where this video is published all over. And him, if I understand correctly, that Renaissance movement, now all the young lawyers them be the practice. So meaning them be able for influence younger people them at that time. I don't remember saying Koroma even invite herself, ask for let they invite a police or anything like that. He urge people for Comonado and wear black. So if this man, na man will really get that conviction, say people and they suffer and people them really, the government don't breach people and contract because the contract call for let people in life better. And he talk about, say, poverty, not a way of life. Where Alpha Khan, another terrible Sierra Leonean, just unfortunate than a Sierra Leonean, so I still go call him my brother, my Salone brother. They say, during in these them, I want and they eat. So meaning they romance poverty. Ben Kelfala make am clear at that time, say poverty not a way of life. Other leaders them, the things they were they struggle with, they don't think about, they don't pass that, they think about something else. How for develop, we still struggle. They call electricity. Bio acknowledge, say the electricity challenge, I make it, even a decide for give up the position, say go be the Minister of Energy. It's still that situation, they still there. Electricity issue. Water issue. Ben Kelfala, this, that'll be 2016, sorry. If I remember correctly, we make this video 2016. So it talk about, okay, the time where Kababide versus where EBK take power and all that stuff, then period, and they all, it talk about it compare 2013 versus 2016, we make that video there. We fumble them, Ben Kelfala no ever for that video there utter a statement saying probably not because of the Ebola. Where Ebola not to like COVID, where you go say COVID partially affects Salone, not directly. But Ebola directly affects Salone. It halt the economy of Salone. Things do not be they move, people do not be they go. Ebola, COVID, people can still be they travel go Salone. People can still be they go about them business. Yes, curfew be there. But Ebola, everything stands still because people are afraid. And that be the worst time where we see the GDP of Salone contract. Give that as an excuse. Say things then tranga because we just come off from Ebola. No, give that as an excuse. So, but yet, under Maada Bio, they tell we so, because of global issue. Supply chain issues. And yet they want to buy that. Ben Kelfala now resign from this government where he see inflation go up to 54%. Somebody will ask for like people in common to wear black where inflation are just about 12%. And look at the fuel price. Where them pull the subsidy, look how it jump. People in the struggle. Compare from that time where he talk about fuel price, saying about 6,000 or so, 6 to 7,000 only else. Now they talk about 35,000. Do the math. Do the math. In less than 10 years, let's say 8 years. Because you're not completing 10 years, 8 years spanned. Do the math. Waiting at the difference in terms of percentage increase in gas prices. But no, it's still all in position. And it's still the President Bio. Then this kind of person one for one for president. And now, instead of he resign because of maybe, something they hold them for go after the fight for, against corruption, where to mean a bogus fight, because I don't see the Transparency International Index jump that kind of way where I go gladly for me country. No, it's just the tete, as we can call on a Salone. It's just the tete. So me fumble them when I see the kind people them. So some people are now where they speak English in a radio. Wow, this guy learn. Because they brag. Say it dangerously educated. Common sense not tell and say video like this they out. And common sense not tell and say President Bio now under President Bio Salone gets the worst inflation in modern democratic history. 54%. Under President Bio. And interestingly, the same President Bio, the knock chest, talk to people them. Now under a regime, price ever don't come down. Why you not compare, say, where I take over From the time I take over, rest be there this amount. Now it don't go down. No, compared to your bogus period. So me fumble them, if that's not that way they somebody they assess himself. So when you come, you kind of learn at the job, sabi nothing and things then go up and all that. And then you do price control, where you go say now you determine when price for go up, where it can down and all that. So based on that, you say, oh, me not only inside my regime, price don't ever go down. I don't tell you severally, the little way I know by economics, price control need to work. So if really that's not the target for let you say, you know what, price go up, but I don't come down under my same regime, I compare myself to myself. Easy for accomplish that. Because just control price. And you tell people and say, okay, well, next week, because of whatever flimsy excuses, price go up. And the week after, I go calm down, but I go calm down. And then you call down there as a victory. And not compare the time where it take power, the condition of the economy where we take power. No, not to that it compare. And now we need to talk about inflation. Oh, inflation don't come down from 54%. 54% under Udati administration. Under your terrible administration. So you compare yourself to yourself. And then you say, now progress. It's so sad. It's just unfortunate that Mohamed Kone just kind of connive with them. Because the people and they don't tire. For be able to get this opportunity for compare yourself to yourself. Other person for be to compare to you now. Let me take example to Biden. Kamala, not to be the president, not the vice. Where they ask him, say, okay, well, now the economy, remember, inflation, they don't come down, they tell where Kamala be they on. But because of under Biden, the recent time, inflation, and remember, it be take over where COVID be get teeth. We're not in fault, but yet it pay for Kamala pay for that. Kamala Harris, it pay for that. And inflation was just about 9%. And the time where Kamala be the run, it be don't come down. But yet, the price level, because I better explain this, I don't know why they're not still able to understand that. Because that video where I not be able to get hold of. Where President Bio say inflation don't come down from, they call 19%. I don't know whose EIB they compare. So now to 2-point-something%. We right now, as of May, the latest where we get now over 12% inflation. It don't begin go up back. Because inflation, if it's like smoke, you need to able to hide them forever. So me fumble them. For people they clap. We say, oh, I go bet for anybody challenge me. Now since we gain in, my goodness, this man with bold face. Since we gain independence, now only under my regime, rest price don't go down. Compared to whose term? Compared to your terrible policy. So the better comparison, like how they go ask you, under the previous administration, compared to now, your life done better? So tell we say rest price don't go down, compared to when you take over power. Tell we say other things that don't improve, compared to when you take power. Tell we say the exchange rate, the value of the dollar is lower than we be take power. Because you be the campaign, you be the count all lengthen and day. That for be the correct comparison. Not to you failed policy, and then you compare yourself to yourself. Oh, inflation don't go down from 54%. 54% under Udati administration. Now under you. How we go 54%? You blame them. Oh, now the international, the global economy, global issues and stuff like that. But you get same countries then, similar countries than Africa, where the inflation not be even reach double digit. As a matter of fact, like Benin, price there be even go down. Inflation be negative, way go considered deflation. So President Bio, is so sad that people, even when you talk nonsense, people they clap for you back. That's the saddest part of all this thing. So Mifambulem, this video of Ben Kelfala, we will definitely keep now we archive. Let we they remind in the Ben Kelfala, they remind the administration, and they remind the people and the moi them like Alpha Khan, say poverty not a way of life. 100% I agree with Ben Kelfala. 100%. Poverty not the way of life, not a way of life. So Fambulem, I get plenty other things there for talk about, but you know what? La pause here and take on a comment, read on a comments there. No say the comments don't boku, but I go try for skim through the comments them, and I go also try for repeat. So I go skip some people and we give several comments, but that no means say we not appreciate you now. We truly appreciate you now. So I want to begin by saying hello and thank you to everybody. And my apologies why I come late. But I truly appreciate you now, particularly with Sister Cecilia Momo. Thank you very much. You say, good evening, my people. It's a privilege to be here tonight with you. Thank you very much. And a privilege to me as well for like you day now with we. For me to you and to everybody, a privilege for like we all able come now, spend with precious time we forbid to do something else and can share with Salone people them. So una way they comment, truly appreciate una, and I also say boku thank you to una all in advance. Again, I also say boku thank you to a lovely brother. Now brother Vandy, so thank you very much. You say, hello, Mr. Kagbo. I downloaded the app on an iPhone 17e, but when I try to open it, says it's temporarily disabled. I'm not sure whose app. Please, I don't know if it's the VOS app or the BAV app. Send for me more information because we not disable any app though. But please, you can send for me a private message, now the VOS WhatsApp, and let I investigate further. And please indicate whose app, if not the sister app, when a BAV network or the VOS television app. So let us know. Yeah. Thank you very much. I want to say boku thank you to Brother Fuad to say welcome everyone to VOS family. Thank you very much, Brother Fuad. And again, Brother Fuad, now one of I will say the founding extended family member. Thank you. Say, Mr. Kagbo, how are you? Now for Biao, way Canada go out, definitely. And worst of it, the last African country where I be so hope Morocco don't go out today. But again, France, then team rep. Not to excuse, but clearly you go see say Morocco not get enough strength for go 2-2 with France. So but that Egypt Argentina game, I know say Bokofuna get different thoughts about it. One thing I go say before I continue with the comment, now you say you for blame where you chook. One thing I go say though, Africa, we need for do something about this thing we like for do. It's nice for obey and complain. Obey and then complain. Egypt, to me, then before still win that match day. But unfortunately, what didn't happen. They not embark on a winning strategy, like we put on so. If you don't get two up, my brother, just imagine, team like Argentina, you get two up. What do you need for do? We all know. Just like how we great Cape Verde be play them. So the beginning, then defend very well. But it just happens, say, in Cape Verde case, it's different. Because Cape Verde case, it makes sense for then go attack because they be down. But Egypt now, we get no reason for continue with attack. Therefore, don't go back and go defend like their life depend on it. If they be do that, because now be just about 11 minutes because they score the first goal in the 79th minute. So if they all be go back, I don't know if my brother you be watch England versus Mexico. England do similar. After they don't day up, they all go back. And in fact, now during that process, because they be there two up. Now during that process, the Hurricane end up for even give away penalty because Hurricane, like plenty of the attackers they can't be in, they can't defend. And I don't know if you remember at one point, and even Bellingham, he kind of defend a possible goal where the ball be almost a goal, a defense. Just imagine they all go back, and that's be frustrate Mexico. Mexico not be able to penetrate because they all go defend. That's not the correct strategy. So I blame the coach to some extent. Because you as coach, this not something we hide. Now, a kind of working formula. Anytime where you did two up, and you get that just short time, let's say 10, if they even give, let's say 10 minutes plus stoppage time. So like 15 minutes. Defend like your life depend on it. We don't see teams them. Look, even Switzerland against Colombia, then defend. Colombia frustrated, and when they go into penalty kicks, Switzerland end up for beat. So again, let we kind of stop for they make too much excuses. Yes, fairly enough, the VAR not be favor Egypt, but I feel say Egypt then gets themselves for blame. Similarly to Senegal. Senegal is similar. The game against Belgium. Then we don't do two up. So while away, Belgium equalize and beats them. Similar way has happened between Egypt and Argentina. So we need for probably now Africa, we need for invest into coaching technique. Because we see lack of coaching technique with the Ivorian coach, where himself the changes and the way how he kind of played the game and all that, we see issue with that. We see that with Algeria as well. Of course, Tunisia, then are the worst. Very disappointing in them. Very disappointed in them. But anyways, now you chuko, because we camp football, definitely. I mean, a big fan. I watch all the games them religiously. Thank you very much, Brother Fuad. And I want to say boku thank you also to somebody where I want to say boku thank you when our Sister Masie Kagbo. Thank you very much. You say how dare them to even put our former president in this position? How dare them? I don't know if you refer to the parliament, but clearly to me, I don't see any reason why parliament for step in and try for say, or then go pass a motion for letting return and waiting. Now, I strongly believe say, Parliament's not supposed to get anything to do with that. Brother C. Kamara, thank you very much. Don't give me Chief. You said, Chief Kagbo, good evening. How are you doing? Great. I hope you're doing great. Thank you. And I also say plenty thank you to we other brother George Walker, as a prominent brother on this platform. So a great and one thing I also love about the exchange pleasantry. The exchange pleasantry with Brother C. Kamara. I also say plenty thank you to Mr. Kekura. Thank you very much. Kekura, I say good evening, Mr. Kagbo, and to all listeners, brothers and sisters. They want him to come for more distractions. Koroma is not a saint, but this SLPP government is worst in corruption in our modern day. It could be, say, a distraction, and just for change the narrative and stuff. And I agree with you. In terms of the corruption, though, because me, una no say, me na man we like numbers, because numbers need a lie. So in terms of the thing we are shown earlier on, where na the corruption, the Transparency International Corruption Index, actually, believe it or not, this government, among the three, Kaba, Koroma, and now Maada Bio, the least corrupt. They not be as corrupt as Koroma. Of course, Koroma, MBB less corrupt than Kaba. I just have to say, Kaba, we all be the glad for where the world end. But Kaba be corrupt according to this Transparency International Index. So I'm not too sure based on the numbers so far. I think say Maada Bio and governments not will be considered as corrupt as Ernest Koroma based on the Transparency International Index. But the point where they make though, where Ben Kelfala want for the take victory lap. So to me, for like we they compare with self to terrible person, it don't make sense. I wonder we they compare Salone, the fight against corruption, with countries them where we don't see meaningful fight. So not to move from 30, 31 to 35 when are your highest score. And then you say, oh, you don't do so well. And you begin talk about, oh, other people and they invite you for go talk about corruption, for go give them strategy. Where the improvement? Where other country for go invite you for go talk about corruption and stuff. No, self-praise no Masiki always do. They praise himself saying in a dangerously educated man. Me not really see within the education, really. Sister Cecilia Momo say, what do you want the former president to say? How did we get here in the first place? Please. Well, not to him are they blame for sure. Are they blame the parliament? Say the parliament not get any business for do that. And if you ask me directly, waiting while the former president do not to say, let he go face the charges. If he innocent, then they go help the people if law say na bogus claim on a bogus charges, they go even help for free with brothers and sisters then where they languish as a result of the same case. So I hope that they help. You say this is unbelievable. Well, again, you say President Koroma should not go to Sierra Leone after all the disrespect. Well, if you choose for day in exile, let's just do so. But let Parliament not use undemocratic means for plead on in behalf. And in a wrong signal it is sent to the rest of the world and to the future presidents them. Because like Maada Bio, he said go use the same approach. If the next president come, and we all know, boku evidence day, we show say Maada Bio don't thief that country, they don't loot that country, they big time. Because the amount of aid that we don't go into that country compared to the type development we don't see, no. And unfortunately, the person will be really one for pull the secrets nado, or as we can say in West Nado, it end up a quickly sack him. Where now we respectable former Auditor General, Madam Lara Taylor Pierce. We all know majority of we, even them, we get high respect for the woman and in what way they do. But what happened? Because they use that in reports they do for go after APC, they don't want to let that happen. So unfortunately, and it's so sad, let pause here for a little bit. Madam Cecilia, let's talk to this issue. Now, Ben Kelfala, they say, if they not give them access to that report, the Auditor General report, then they go cause for like the fight against corruption go behind. And according to them, it say if the corruption fight go behind, it will hold that responsible to Parliament because they not give them access to it. Here is the issue with that. They fumble them. Now, if you check closely, waiting the ACC suppose for be established for, now for let them do their own investigation. It call for a want more team, a want more employees. I believe say a recruit. He go to Parliament, he say he want more teeth for like able prosecute people them. Parliament passed that. So why you depend on a report, where that report they go after government people them or people them we spend government money and not account for them. You know, reach it to that point where you go declare them corrupt too. But you say, before Parliament go through all the process, they forgive access to that report day, so you go after the people. No. Completely wrong. Parliament need for look at them and the Constitution right. Parliament need for look at them because they make waiting the reports they say, it say irregularities. It don't necessarily mean say na corruption or I don't reach there yet. Now after we then do the inquiries, call people them, let them account for their money then they where they're not able for present receipt or any tangible reason as to why their money then they come on at the account or whatever it is. Until then do that. Before now, they can invite further investigation or it becomes a criminal offense. So you boku things then they happen in that country where if you want for do you work because of, unfortunately, because of your political affiliation, you know, able go after the people that were probably President Bio get interesting. An example, Admire Bio in case. And it just happens I don't get enough time. I be listening to a news story where they say Admire Bio, the possible the Italian business folks then way they fraud, they defraud, they don't speak out. And they even implicate some other people. So then they are sufficient initial information when you for able to dig deeper. Just like that kind of situation. Then in a big fish, where the government, remember, the only person where you get restriction not for directly investigate within a power, now the president. You can investigate the vice president, take him down. So just like they can, let we assume say the president no get hands in just like they can in business. So then in a big fish, particularly where the country in them they go down. Why you not investigate that? And plenty other things them. Money that don't Canada country they way the president self in office no account for. That situation between the president in office, not to the president directly in office. Because I don't believe saying a president be also forge that receipt as somebody within your office. So that person there, you get the legal right for go after that person there. If now then case them there, you forbid they jail them people and they advocate for let them even serve term. My brother, that score of 35, if I don't go up significantly, that's the way President Kim, where you yourself can say, there's no sacred cow. President Bio don't say repeatedly, but no sacred cow than they. So all them case then they look the kind complain people and they complain about what are key. You don't go after all that. You say you want auditor's report. So it just fool me mad. You talk like say job not there elsewhere. And this report, as a matter of fact, to me, like how it happened at Kenya, Malawi, and the other countries them. ACC, I don't talk repeatedly. Now useless agency, and not useful. Now we get CID. If at all they want for maybe get lawyer like you, till you say you're dangerously educated, they can put you under CID. And can make maybe you add the CID branch or so. But they don't get no business for open anti-corruption. And that duplication, the 9 yourself they go through so. Because it duplicates the role. Now, the solution, but you know, we'll talk about her. Or something you don't even know a solution. The solution is very simple. You they talk by you audio, you just happen to say, you know, I want for wrap up now. You talk by you audio, the interview, you say, oh well, Parliament get plenty things them that they're not go able for extensively investigate and go after the people them. That might be true. But here's the solution. Other countries that don't do them. All they need for do is let them give the audit service, then give them mandate, like Parliament pass a law, give them just like how they strengthen the anti-corruption, where useless, therefore strengthen the audit service and give them prosecutory power for go after people and collect the money, because like them place here, America, IRS go collect the money, Canada, yeah, Revenue Canada. But if that institution, they're weak, they're not able to collect the money, because the audit service then get the proof, they get the numbers them after they don't pass their audit. Say this person, he takes so money, and not account for them, or not see receipt and all that. So give them prosecutory power. Let them able prosecute them people and they. Let the court force them people and they for either provide receipt or then go to jail. Other African countries that don't do that. Kenya, then do them. Malawi, then do them. I believe say Senegal, then do them. And Ghana, Seth, I think they're on the verge if they're not already do them. Let me take a call and then I will come for conclude on this particular issue. Let me take this call. VOS Network. Hello caller. Waiting on your name and who they call you from, please.
Yeah, this is Concern Sierra Leone. They call from the US.
Hello, Concern Sierra Leone. Thank you very much. And waiting on you take on the program tonight, sir. 3 minutes.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Let God bless you for the good work you do.
I mean, let God bless you as well, and everyone will be part of this program. Go ahead, sir.
you see, the thing where they pay me with this government, now where they look at, I don't know if they look at we all let for say we don't get blood now we body, or maybe we don't get aid at all. We not side in way they don't touch the aid commot now just the body no more nine left. Because certain things then they before that people even they talk of anything.
Imagine having Africa in your pocket.
At least we get a common sense now that country this very anti-corruption boss. This now the man where they justify corruption. As he say you don't make references to people who don't engage into corrupt acts in that country, they were able for and do the job. The first lady too now another one now, and the way we don't can lie to we plainly say they receive money for your office. Then later on now we can happen to yes, indeed the first lady they receive money from the COFA, direct from the COFA. Instead of this man come look at this situation, what he do, he end up for can lie, for the first lady. He end up for can lie for the first lady. Instead they talk say how the former first lady, he look into the matter. All that you need for look if corrupt practice take place. If corrupt practice take place, sorry, you go after the former first lady. But no, what he do now for can protect, for can justify corruption, from this current first lady. They say, oh, the former first lady just be the same thing and all that stuff. Imagine that. Look at the corrupt acts that we don't take place in that country there with parental and others. Then people here they act like some people they not even know what thing they do. It's really painful, really frustrating where sober-minded people. You get people who are well-educated, past them people where they are. They're just fortunate no more for letting them in their position and they. If una the tip, una not they look this alone people and for say now people will not get clue no nothing. That people are not get priority. Look like this VOS conference center. Look at the amount of money where they go spend. But if you know the amount of people where cancer they kill that country, then guy they just no focus for able for do things where they benefit the people that direct. Now the same mistake where Checker Steven be do for host OAU. Now that same thing back again, this government back again, that same blood that it. Now electricity problem now we get thrown at the country. We are not able to do nothing to a point the president can shamefully say for run away to motorway, the problem where the electricity sector gets. You come out there back again. Look at the health sector. Nothing to nothing. The way cancer they kill people in other country, they're not small. But they shamefully, not their priority. Don't get not for the ordinary man at all. They just care for themselves and they make some kind of false name when not necessary, when not they reflect on the life of the ordinary man. It really painful. Thank you so much, my brother. God bless you for the good work we do.
And you too, sir. Thank you very much, bro. I feel your pain, and we all are Sierra Leoneans. We all feel the same way, and that's make way I can start. And thank you very much. Let me take another call. Thank you. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and where they call me from, please?
Yeah, Mr. Cargo, thank you so much, Chief Mr. Cargo. This trip, I don't crown you and you're not going to come. Well, I don't know the day we'll go for make a ceremony or go give the crown now officially. Now do it for no more now.
We they talk about the people like Maada Bio we sort of I don't know if I will say obsessed with position. Then when I want for boy and come to me, and then when I change pauna, when I say, "Oh, Mr. Kagbo, don't change." Let me stop that though. Just call me Mr. Kagbo.
No, Mr. You the chief on a fit you know not a certificate. Then on a certificate they go and take for now they take for partner then shelf for so say I don't go this, I go this picture and I get the certificate. You are just a chief for what you do. You deserve and forget the chief.
All right. That's well, I could definitely take that as a compliment. Thank you very much.
I get a couple questions for ask.
By the way, though, as I can always say, my brothers and sisters, they listen. This is now one of the generous people where they support the diaspora helping hand. And thank you very much. And as a matter of fact, now in the latest person we don't donate through YouTube, we PayPal. So I just want to say thank you, bro. Again, you now one of the chiefs then for way they help for push we begin in life go before make a difference. Go ahead, please. Thank you again. Go ahead, bro.
I want for taking the opportunity for say thank you for giving the opportunity for contribute. Now that's a good for say.
I don't see you very modest, but go ahead.
It's like I get question for ask. I really sit down at the ponder, waiting at the problem. I don't know. So I don't know if you get opportunity for Richard then question also. Waiting exactly APC be do Maada Bio where he can power. He say they can't give the APC them. Me no know. I not get the answer. But so tell you go Richard and know waiting they really do. Maada Bio personally we get against the country, against the APC. I don't know. Because let me look at this way. Let us say if the APC be thief, so if you can thief more, let us say if the APC be kill, if you can kill more, in say APC be thief the election. But Mr. Kaba, I get a question because you see the election where they cancel. Now be June we make that election day. Maada Bio push the election for November because I want to take another 4 months extra for do the same thing as APC be do. They be thief 4 months. Is it 4 months? I want to know exactly where the APC be doing or the people of Salone be doing. We so get vengeance, so get it together for that people in that country. So, Bolo come to waiting at happen towards the Lunge. That project, if we don't find for the government be make and say na hospital for bill in that country day. If you have hospital be bill and that for it will help we it go fine. Because sometimes people that don't fly, they not get good health, na the plane and get problem. They will get hospital, we will able to accommodate people in that airport today. Because anything can happen. You understand me? If there be hospital to be open at that place, they if fine. And I believe say if the hospital be there safe, people that will cross back and come for medical. All them people that are not eager, they go benefit with that hospital there than for come make hotel. But we don't understand how hotel it's for do. Now for take we picking then they go then they will have for fly, then do it they do, Papa God, before they fly. When they come back, they can't pick me. Then do it they do back again and now tell them. Because we don't go inside hotel, nobody will go up and knock the mouth for say once you that they do. Nobody do that one day. Or for 7 by then say that they lost election. Now go ID one say for wait for when they say election, if they don't lost, they did it now, then fly no one else have to wait for plane for fly. I don't know. So we pray to God, let the able change. Because all we don't do every country for let the able change for let them push our country there. Another question again, Mr. Kagbo. Waiting left again, Maada Bio for doing that country there for these 2 years. If you say go change that country there, because they can't say they still not judge them for the first 5 years. The first one don't know see better thing. Another second 5 years, then they cancel now. No, but say that it happen. Nothing no change. The electricity then come, then say they will come make sustainable energy, go can that country they will go sustainable. Because the way PCB gets na car powership, then we can no go for use them. And the way PCB they do, the country be light a little bit. When in Canada they make negotiation a very good and negotiation, they negotiate, they say the price go down, which is good. But people they get the service exactly what they forget. The question is no. So why did not they able to have let them make lights in that country? But Maada Bio will take that position as electricity minister. If they wait for that 514 billion where they don't say IMCC money, so we go come, they will get say that the minister they for let go and they back again. And he said money they Maada Bio they. And he said money they if that drugs he handed it, if that passport he handed it, but money for car again for light again. Now they go make we don't finance you don't sit on the tea. No, that money not come. Now come out. If you never manage a whole electricity, you will manage the country. That's a shame. You Mr. Kagbo, if my time reach, tell me say last stop. Mr. Kagbo, I want to reach out and don't know waiting really the APC or the people in our country they be do this government as well before make freedom of people them. Now so that Corona we can then shut the country for one only year. Not they then do pass up and they do what they do. Then they do their own stuff. Now they say they put servers own self. Now this one didn't like pass mark. Now nobody for talk, no freedom, no day. And Salone people will know they ask for more. The only two little have freedom. Freedom they go find Mr. Kagbo. Thank you so much, Mr. Adeg Mr. Now. God bless you, Mr. Kagbo, in the sun and our country. God bless my brother. God bless your family.
And you too. Lord, take another call and I go try to answer your questions. Thank you. VOS Network, hello caller. What's your name and where they call you from, please?
Yeah, VOS. Good evening.
Yes,
I'm brother Koromo. I call from VOS.
Hey, brother Koromo, I don't tell. I'm glad for your voice. Thank you very much. So, what did you take on the program? Go ahead, sir. 3 minutes, please.
Yeah, my contribution about that. The number that will be the say for terms of the corruption.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
You're right. Because numbers not a lie. But one thing where this government we actually try for put in place, they not want to do the same mistake where Pakababi in government and do. Where they left the number, they left everything. Everybody they write what really happened. So I make if you see, and most of them international then transparency then which is then depend on other institutions that figure them. Now based on how the other institution then, like for instance, so the auditor general who we get, or the auditing system who gets, based on the reports, then they would other domestic report then. So themselves they evaluate and give number. You see, then compare with other countries there. So in this government, which they try for do first, I don't think they then try for muscle, for control information, especially when it comes to financial figure. We all see, hide. But for say the corruption they now, the institutions then, police station then they hide safe. Then I charge maybe they charge you say now this is for count. So he wait himself in clear. Then second again, with me other contribution now about the process where they go on the select partners return back na Salone. Like me, I not be ready for say parliament one involved. Then they do and deliberately because they know say waiting don't happen so right now to honest. It will likely happen to Maada Bio. Like one thing they were at the talk now this media, all people are hearing. All they pray for like peace in other country, they let nothing happen. But if Maada Bio say in party they lost, we will likely get the same scenario we get 1967. Where Sir Albert Magai authorized the military for take over. Because now the only excuse that the way President Bioge forgets for seek asylum overseas. When there is visible instability in the country. Especially we sometimes not to a democratic head of state to get the moment. But apart from that, trust me, there is no other way. And sometimes now that make inside the and say the possibility for let that not happen back. For let that happen is slim. Because Africa head of state then go they watch, international community go they watch, because right now all man knows say the weapons then now in loyalists then are then deal to them. So any overthrow, everybody goes no say yes, now loyalists then now then take over. That transitional period. If in government, if in party no win. So sometimes I don't they make them they try for fair other way for like an escan. Deep. not to the APC Wale and Eska. Because we all know, say, in Kawa and other country, the own life itself they at stake. And it's by Koroma in life itself go there at stake. We all know, the APC know. So I know say not to the APC. You will get some people away like the SLPP or in the president personally they go inside let them make like say now they want let them post and come back in the country. No, because he knows say what you do so if you party not win, you go likely not you go likely not go able to turn the country back. So now the place there want reverse. So now my contribution, Andy. Sorry.
And I truly appreciate your contribution. Thank you very much, Brother Koroma. And please not be a stranger. We truly appreciate what you call. Thank you. Let God bless, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right. Fambulem, I want to say boku thank you to we brothers. Then we don't call and share their own take on the Salone issues. Well, let I therefore zoom through the comments them, and then we will wrap it for tonight. Like I say, I get boku things them way I want to talk about, but unfortunately, we don't get a whole lot of time. Again, I want to say plenty thank you to all the people that we don't join we, and let God bless you now. I want to say particular thank you to we mama, we sister, we auntie. Where I can always say we're not jealous anymore because now one of the founding, I will say, extended family member now VOS. Madam Bindu, thank you very much. You say hello, VOS family and friends. Thank you so much. And another prominent brother, where I want to say special thank you and I do too, where my brother Konotri, thank you very much. You say good evening, Brother Kago, Walker, Sise, and the rest of the VOS family. I pray all is well. Yes. And thank you very much. And Madam Bindu, they say the government has not put system in place to prevent or minimize corruption. 99.9% of these politicians do not care about the people. They only care about themselves. Patriotism is missing. Thank you very much. And Brother Konoti, they say Ebola was the epicenter. And since then, our economy has been stagnant, experiencing stagflation, inflation, and a decline in purchasing power, not to mention the debt accumulated under this administration. Well said. And for some reason, then they talk about COVID, and then President Bio, they give excuse to the external shock way to cause for let inflation go up by 54%. Way at one point where we do a program, Salone now be the third highest country in Africa with inflation. I think behind, if I remember at that time, Sudan and the war, and Zimbabwe. So we be the third from the back. And now under President Bio, but no one talk about that because to me, I think some of them things that they need for asking self how inflation go up that. And now you say, bag of rice don't go down at the first term for more get independence. Now under your same regime. So you compare yourself to yourself. That's not only Salone no more we they get politician we not even know what they talk and get away with it. But I want to say boku thank you to Brother Fuad to say you say Mr. Kagbo Bio be the jobless for 22 years. How he care for Salone people we get a chance. Well, again, I want to say boku thank you to una all. So one last video way I want to play me brothers them. This is not a short one, but that just they show the terrible nature of a country and the security personnel. This Lamranaba, they interview a police apparently assistant superintendent of police, about Just Like Deka. Let we listen, and I will just use that for wrap up the show. Terrible, but let we listen.
In February of 2025, the Inspector General of Police, like government press conference, been confirmed, say the video been go around of this individual way then called Josh, been confirmed say na Umar Sharif, the name where they attached to him, and police defend him, they investigate him. But from after that statement, police hasn't made any public statements telling the public how far they don't go with this investigation, whether they do arrest or if they still defend this person. What's in the status of that investigation there?
Yeah, basically, we don't strive and we don't hold a lot of fugitives and as a lawyer. As recent, that somebody from Guinea killed somebody, take him to Kaya. But when they follow the due process, we're able to trace and arrest. So some of them think they a required support from even the community people. You know, people they say also that man there, but when you don't ever ask, say, when last you go report to police, say, I don't see so person of this side.
You know, but police have confirmed, say, then someone with that video there, now the person that they were related. Now police get the capacity for investigate.
Yeah, well, the investigation is ongoing. And the investigation, as I say, Lamana is not a process where, I mean, it's not an event where they start today and tomorrow. Now, a process. Process in the sense, we look at the number of the police, not to all side with at the community. And even the civilian populations, they outweigh we. So if communities are not, you know...
So we still defend Umar Sharif as a country?
Yeah. We still they look for her.
Okay.
It's so sad that now we country they mess up so. We people and they mess up that country they. So I think it was last week. I'll play an interview, same with Lamrana Ba, of the Internal Affairs Minister. We himself say, oh, Umar Sharif, they still look for him. But at least he admits, say, don't know if he didn't have Salone or he don't left Salone. And then this one now, they push him to the public. My brothers and sisters, Salone people away not commit any crime. Did they put wanted? Did they put a bounty at aid? They do that to one lady where apparently an IPC person, where there's a musician, say, oh, she's wanted. Then do that to Zainab Sharif, where they not be even invite them. Then just say she's wanted. Then don't do that with several people. Show wanted. Salon people. This person way an international criminal. Pass no more. Maybe than they are missing. But una remind me about when we don't see post anywhere say Umar Sharif is wanted. Una remind me. And a foreign journalist will supposed for be helpful to the authorities in Salone. A foreign journalist go na Salone. He end up for left Salone where they threaten him, say they go deport him or whatever, intimidate him. After we left Salone, the interviewer he say they be don't give him a tip for go no say Umar Sharif, quote unquote, just like Deka. Who say Ibide. They say Ibide very close. So where the authorities they are aware, they realize say a one for good uncover who say Umar Sharif they hide. Then according to the lady where they interview, It said and send one truck fully armed, both police and military folks them. Somebody will not get gone. They send one truck armed officers them for to prevent them from doing that. We don't see videos them. So now tell me something. Who side the investigation for start? You know, for start to be in Pekin? Because that same person they then see him with them na church. They see him with them na President Bio in farm and whatnot. But they ever don't tell we say they call that lady there for questioning as to how Isabi that guy there, who side they meet and all that. No. And now this person, I don't know that he want for such, but probably in job and tell us, oh, come talk Botobata to the public. When I see how them people here, where I can always see that they feel seen as Salone people and stupid, but clearly they're stupid. Now then are the stupid one them. Because how on earth Umar Sharif, quote unquote, just like they can, not in a Salone, and up till last week, the Prime Minister of the Netherlands still say it will continue for put pressure on the European Union for then cut the aid to Salone. The assistance where they give to Salone for let them cut them until Salone extradite Umar Sharif, aka Just Lydeka, or Just Lydeka, aka Umar Sharif. So tell me too, if them people and they not get that kind of intelligence where they truly believe, they not for go that extra mile because they know how to make fool of themselves. And why in God's name? Like this one, they say, oh, still they look for him. And then the internal minister say, you don't know if he did in a Salone or not. So why the minister, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, they continue for push, say, oh, we not get extradition treaty with the Netherlands. Why you need for use the excuse then they? How you go give somebody where you not get if indeed you believe say you not get this person? So again, then people are they feel says the average Salone person stupid, but it just happens that because of now they get the guns, Salone people and they scared, and because of this nonsense in the name of cyber bullying and all that nonsense, then they will use threat, incitement, and then go book. So my brothers and sisters, when I see the kind country we Maada Bio don put we, the kind position Maada Bio don put to country. So dear, as I dey close, I want to continue to appeal to my brothers and sisters, particularly the SLPP supporters them. This Maada Bio, like how an Koroma do. An Koroma left the country, guess what? Where you say they fly jet, they go place them, spend in birthday lavishly, still they live good. Even though the Salone people the way he lead, where it be the control, it left them the struggle in abject poverty. And then still people and they cost for them. People will likely fed for them. Then do we get swear? But let we look, let we pick, let we wake up. Let we wake up. Then people are a mortal man like you and me. But common people are like me and you. They don't get extraordinary features, them. It just happens, say no more. The rogue one them, that then they go through all kind way for let them get into power. We have to say people are like we believe in the law. Don't make her repeatedly. I don't get no intention for relinquish my Canadian citizenship. So me a dual citizen. So meaning that according to the Constitution, until they amend that clause there, I don't get no constitutional right for go seek publicly elected office. No. So plenty of they play by the books. But the terrible one them, now they go do all kind way for let them get into power. And when they get into power, they don't get better thing for offer the country. So why we not realize that? Why we not look them people and they assess them according to what we know about them? Maada Bio, before you come to power, if you don't really expose yourself, if you don't tell it again for where they read through people them, where I go say they read beyond the headline, that I mean, guess what, my brothers and sisters? It be very clear to me, say Maada Bio, an opportunist. It's clear to me because the last interview na BBC where he give, it make it clear. Even brag. Say him not to somebody will go be president and then after he left office a poor or something. I don't forget exactly how I put him, but a paraphrase. Like where you go say, I not go play with sugar and not lick me and something like that. But it points to corruption. Clearly, it's said by the interview. So just imagine that person there on a key opportunity for look after the country resources. Let we say, we don't mistake. For say, let we give Maada Bio a second chance. Let we admit so we don't mistake. But my brothers and sisters, one mistake again. So dear, particularly again, una the SLPP brothers and sisters. Because if una team up, clearly change go come. Because now una go able for impact that country there. Because if the other side do the APC supporters then do we all know what will happen. And go suppress them and probably kill them. Call them all kind of names. But if una the SLPP folks them, una team up and make sure say the right candidate, we go push the country, not to just SLPP party, but we go push the country to the right direction. Una team up. And definitely we want to let that country go before we go support una in that. The family for say boku thank you to una all. We don't join this program. Let God bless una with our families and the people away are not able for read and comment. Please, una forgive me. The comments there's so plenty, and that's not to complain. I still want for una they send the comments them, and by God's grace, next week, God's will, I go spend plenty time for read the comments. Then will I just read few more before I go. And I want to say boku thank you to we brother Koroma'S. They say Kaba's corruption was in a plain view. Sierra Leone was next to Rwanda for donor reception. That's true. But like I say no more, because of we all be glad the way the war done. So that's make we not be see Kaba in corruption. So I surprised when people and they say Kaba now the best president of the three. But again, everybody gets your opinion. But for me, when I look at the numbers, it not suggest that at all. I also say boku plenty thank you to Brother Ibrahim and Sayed. Thank you very much. He says, Assalamu alaikum, Chief Mr. Kagbo. This Paupa government want to build a place to use our country money if they wanted to fight the way they will stay here with women. Okay, I think somebody call and say that, but again, you continue to say Ben Kelfala wants to resign because he wanted to run for president. Well, if in a strategy that they give excuse, again, to me, a very clear say, if not get, it not will be the messiah who they look for, period. Because it don't show clearly says an opportunist. Madam Bendu say, I'll pray for Mrs. Lara Pierce to be reinstated after the SLPP regime because she was effective and non-biased. Again, an woman we respected by I will say the independent people, the sober-minded people, where they look at Salone from a general perspective, not from a party lens. Definitely, Nauman way, we all, most of we respect. I go say we not independent, respect. And even, I go say to even the party picking themselves, not just outside of the talk, because otherwise, the Lara Telopias in reports then they use against APC because Koroma. So now that Bio, instead of Bio sort of take from what we will call best practice, no, in a horrible practice them. So now like how will they perfect corruption? And now that in they do. So you say, okay, well, an Koroma mistake, it allow Lara Taylor Pierce for publish on so me no go do me go sack am. Think about the country, how the country will go before. To me, I go say now one of an Koroma legacy, in good legacies, because it allow Lara Taylor Pierce even where they report things against an administration, negatively against the administration, it still allow them. So to me, I think that means something we will not go forget. Say Lara Taylor Pierce for the best, from what I understand, and not be they receive any pressure directly from Koroma. And I remember at one time, one video they go around, a refer to Lara Taylor Pierce, a report. And say, I tell them, let them know it's Ebola money, na blood money or something like that. I sure say Bokov now see that video there. But Maada Bio now, ain't take him upon himself. Oh no, I know go that way he go after APC, where we use that reports there against APC. No, I know go get a chance for like them go using report against me. And this na the kind person way, but like I didn't say talk cheap. Where you go say, whether they talk in a visionary leader, leader where they carry go back, where they perfect corruption, this scammer. Oh my goodness. But anyway, thank you so much, Madam Bendu. I hope so, if at all I go willing for take back the job. I hope so, because now woman way to me it gets huge integrity, and let God continue for guide them for Salone people, because now one of the people in that again I know how it will be politically savvy, but if he run for public office and I get the chance for support him, given the thing way it don't do for go after corrupt people, it will definitely give me support. So, Madam Lara Taylor Pierce, if ever you are on for public office, please contact VOS, and this is a pledge to you. We will give you free ad, okay? And thank you very much, Madam Bendu. You say, it is very embarrassing to watch the body language of this police officer. Indeed. You got no sense and not believe in self. what did they do? What did they say? Not believing that. But it's so horrible. By the way, I want to say boku thank you again to all. Let God bless you now to our family, and let God bless the VOS family. I want to say boku thank you to all the people that we contribute. And as a matter of fact, I will say, I'm not too sure if Madam Matilda will come this Saturday, but I'm pretty convinced say Mr. Shilon and Mr. Mengot they will come, because it's very difficult now summertime. We get boku activities them now otherwise in Canada. So and Madam Matilda is very active now the Canada community, the Canadian community. So a possible say with their engagements, and even myself, I get to be part of a lot of their engagements today. So maybe we will result in postponing the Saturday's show throughout the summer, and we go try for maintain the other two shows. Them we will be the Thursday one and the Sunday one. But until further notice, we will just hang the Saturday show. But I will make them officially clear to now. If at all we will get for, like I will do last year, for postpone the Saturday show until after the winter, after the summer. So I go tap here, and again, I really want to tell you boku thank you. Dear, let will continue to pray for our country day, and I want to say special thank you to all the people we don't donate we don't help and push the diaspora helping and scholarship program go before. Let God continue for replenish on our pocket. And I want to say particular thank you to all the people they behind the scene for also make all the entire possible. By God's grace, until next Thursday, we same place, same station, same time, God's will. I go see una again, Fambulem. Let God bless una with una family, and from me to una entire family. Me na Abdulkarim Kagbo, dear abeg una not forget for download we app. We sister app, you get boku things them we go benefit una and benefits the community. Until next Thursday, una tata.
Imagine having Africa in your pocket. News, television, radio, networking, business opportunities, and community all in one powerful app. Watch BAV TV live and stay connected to the stories, discussions, and events shaping Africa and the diaspora. Listen to BAV Radio 24 hours a day, wherever you are in the world. Get breaking news from across Africa and around the globe in real time. Access digital services, mobile top-ups, gift cards, and other exciting products coming soon. Call family, friends, and business contacts using secure voice and video calling. Build meaningful network. Build meaningful relationships with Africans worldwide through the BIV Diaspora Network. Buy, sell, advertise, network work, and engage in vibrant community conversations. Support education and discover scholarship opportunities that empower the next generation. Download BAV Network today and join a growing global community of Africans.
In the heart of Sierra Leone, where dreams often struggle to find wings, one young man dared to hope. This is John Sitta. Born into a humble family where even putting food on the table was a daily challenge, education seemed like a distant dream.
Good afternoon and welcome to Voice of Salone Radio.
Good afternoon to the listeners.
Yeah, so what's your name?
My name is Ibrahim, sir. Ibrahim Pedal.
Ibrahim Pedal, what is
Kamara.
Kamara. You understand say everybody people come first in the whole country?
Yes, I'm a Pekin. Actually, they talk to you now, so we're born in Pekin. Now, attire the cell. Now, empty attire the cell. I no get. And lunch na 10,000 a year every day. At times we meet up at the biggest one among we eat, they can get 10,000, not all the time. It is strain. And the constraint, are they up to 14 years work no day?
John had a fire in his heart and brilliance in his mind, but brilliance without opportunity often fades into silence. His parents believed in him, but with an annual family income of less than $1,000, they couldn't afford to keep John in school. Then came the VOS Diaspora Helping Hands Scholarship Program, a beacon of hope for underprivileged, talented students like John.
To take the first position during my WAS examination.
And what are the mechanisms have you put in place for you to become first again for WAS?
I should be studying very hard and hardworking in class.
So what do you want to tell others that unfortunately came first in the Beckett process?
Okay, my advice to my colleague students is that success do not come overnight. They have to study and get prepared for any tax overhead.
All right, thank you very much. This is VOS, Voice of Salone Radio.
Today, John is not just a student. He's a leader, a mentor, and a beacon of hope for his community. With your support, VOS Diaspora Helping Hands empowers students like John from humble beginnings to reach for the stars. Together we can transform more lives. Together we can change the story. Join us today. Sponsor a dream. Shape the future. Scan the QR code to donate or visit our website at www.vosdiaspora.org.